Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Yo, it's your boy Cake. And boy, internet's popping off with a lot of shit right now, boy. I just woke up, man. I just woke up. Had a rough night. You know what I mean? Car troubles. But yo, this shit here. This shit is long overdue to be said by me, even. You know what I'm saying? I want to just address how my whole morning's been going. You know what I mean? And it's sad that the internet's something that could affect the nigga's day, but you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Marlon Waynes. You know what I'm saying? So you could say um, Diddy got the Diddy supporters and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I mean, like, I didn't used to like Diddy at all, man. I used to really hate Diddy, but um, after all this shit, you know what I'm saying? The dragging in the media and then the dog piling um, of people with pedophilic issues or people who just ignorant as fuck. They don't know shit about law. You know what I'm saying? She just jumping in, dog piling on top of the nigga. It made me forget all about the shit that I even hated Diddy for. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying was them make that nigga into a human being. But you know what I'm saying? Shoot, a rich a human being with a lot of money and clout. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, that could do pretty much anything under the sun and probably did any and everything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like defending Diddy in no type of way or any type of pedophiles or rapists or even niggas that beat on women. You know what I'm saying? So let's get all them type of motherfuckers that could elevate and graduate into something worse. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, out the equation, and that's the reason why I couldn't get behind the bandwagons and shit because I know who's driving and who's on the bus too. Motherfuckers is trying to hide their asses. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, let's call it out for what it is. And you know what I'm saying? I watched that Diddy documentary, so this makes me certified to respond. You know what I mean? To these situations. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So um, I've been chiming in on a few things. Um, First of all, 50 wasn't even the person who made the series. There was this lady named Stapleton or something like that. You know what I'm saying? She's mixed race to Spanish or some shit, but whatever. You know what I mean? Um, but 50, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I mean, like, I just really never really liked him ever. You know what I'm saying? I never liked 50 Cent ever. I mean, like, he had, like, maybe two or three songs that, if they got played, it's alright, it's dope. But, I mean, but to a point where, it's questions. You know what I'm saying? So I've always questioned 50 to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? And I do music. So what? You know what I mean? And I mean like 50. That nigga's weird. You know what I'm saying? So I mean like he got a whole video up with him looking inside Tony Yayo's ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit while they on stage. It's gonna be in my comments, so it's not like I'm making up some shit. There's no AI. You know what I mean? Um, but you know what I'm saying? Shoot. Like I said, P Diddy got the pedophiles and shit locked on, and you know what I'm saying? Sure, and then you know what I'm saying? Sure, then 50 Cent got the coward niggas that's just scared to speak their fucking minds about anything, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Sure, like I don't know, they're scared to voice their opinion around them. I mean, like people, I don't know, they're scared for sizes because he's big, works out. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, a lot of cowards, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, they'll sit back and come at my throat before they say anything to 50 about anything that they validly could say about 50, but don't have the heart to say it. You know what I'm saying? Don't have the mind space to articulate that towards 50, nor towards anybody else that's been destroying their life. And those some dangerous individuals who are like that. And I was speaking about that before, like people taking out their anger out on other people. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, I thank God for social media because in the past, a lot of artists or a lot of politicians or random people from news interviews was able to just staple themselves as being the domain, territory, or opinion um, prophesized by whatever, you know what I'm saying, shit in the past. You know what I'm saying? So we're out hearing everybody else's on the planet's opinion or feelings about the situation. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, true enough, regardless to me, not ever liking 50 for anything and being mad that over the years how music has declined and sounds like ass, and he has purposely destroyed music. He's got people sounding crazy, talking crazier towards women, no, not leading men to being into the LGBT communities. You know what I'm saying? So that he placed himself in. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, it's been a big decline, and the recidivism of um, black achievements since 50 Cent been in the game. I mean, like, that's a death in itself. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm saying we counted what since 2003, like 20, 25, 25 years. But now 25, 22 years. You know what I'm saying? Should a 50. Um, that should be a documentary series. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean, like, the nigga ain't put nothing noteworthy on the board. It's just been ass, man. I mean, like, and the nigga don't understand this shit. Like, god damn, man. I mean, like, you know how much niggas had to suffer, man? I mean, like, real music was out there. That nigga just killed the whole lane. You know what I'm saying, shoe? Hanging out with Eminem. You know what I'm saying, shoe? And you know Eminem like to show, like white boys, Eminem like to show his ass and shit, pull his pants down, let men, um, what's that dude, that comedian landed from the roof, came in from the rooftop on at the awards show, put his nuts all in Eminem's face, and I'm like, nigga, look, gay is gay. They cool with that shit over there. That's their thing. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, but like, don't be gay out here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to call out P Diddy and all these other motherfuckers, and you at the bottom of my comment is when I'm finished with this interview. Look at the bottom of my comments. Come back and check out the bottom of my comments. And you pointing little Tony Yayo saying how the cracking our ass cracking, and Tony Yayo pulls down his pants, bearing his ass, and 50 looks and points and say yeah, and goes back to the stage. No, not in the black community, dog. And I believe that was before you even met Eminem. I believe that was before you met Eminem. But, but either way, I don't care. Before or after, he's got his LGBT community pass. And I think he should address those things. And I wish the Wayne brothers would have really kicked off deep into their asses. You know what I'm saying, shoot? With all the shit that's readily available. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I was rooting for him. But I mean, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, shoot, you can't wait for your superheroes to um, land that punch that you could land. You know what I'm saying? That's why I thank God for social media right now. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. That's I thank God for social media. I thank God for everything, you know what I'm saying, they created, you know what I'm saying? Shoot. So we can more readily respond to crazy shit. Cause I mean, like, you're not gonna look back at this shit 100 years from now and say, well, when this was going on, he didn't say nothing. No, I said something. I mean, um, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean, like, this is like the craziest thing, man. And I mean, like, and I hate that. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Um, um, the Diddy victims went through what they went through or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, paid or unpaid. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, but my nigga, if you sitting up here preaching to Ja Rule about, you know what I'm saying, shoot, making love to women and shit, singing to a woman, doing cadences to a woman, what women like and what real niggas like to hear and say to the female without having to have to say it because he already made an album about it. Ja Rule was kicking up. I ain't gonna lie. Let me point that up too. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, Ja Rule set the fucking bar like through the fucking roof and had me ready to rewrite everything I fucking had. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule was real competition. Ja Rule was real fucking competition. 50 Cent's not. Ja Rule was real competition. Competition on that level to elevate. 50 Cent, he's a nigga you have to put your hands on or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He one of them niggas in the streets you can't have a conversation with because you have to beat him, whoop his ass like 2 or 3 times, and then he mind his business. You know what I'm saying? Go about his business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, he ain't no different from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, his character's out there. He's flawed like a motherfucker, got issues. And sometimes knowing enough about him, basically, even after you beat him 3 times, you'll know enough about him to where you just say, 50, get the fuck on out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure it's people that say, 50 Cent, get the fuck on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And still going. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, we ain't gonna talk this killer shit. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. And a nigga get shot the fuck up. You know what I mean? That's what rap was when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talk killer shit and you getting shot the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sure, somebody else going and do it and you ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's let's not play these games. We're not trying to and nowadays we're not trying to go to jail for anything, man. So we're not going to tell on ourselves. And we're not going to put ourselves in a situation where you start telling on us about shit we doing. That's why Preem got mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that's just me reading books. You know what I'm saying? Because I was forced to have to deal with 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's been on the plate for years. You know what I'm saying? Get 50 Cent the fuck up out of here. You know what I mean? So that door can be blocked off. You know what I mean? I never really liked 50 Cent. Period. You know what I'm saying? Shit, for any reason other than just everything about him just seemed weird. And I didn't even know who the fuck he was talking to. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like when that song Wankster came out, you know what I'm saying? I did not know what Wankster was about. I didn't understand who Wankster was for, what Wankster was about. I didn't know what a Wankster was. And I didn't even like the song. The beat, I mean, like, I couldn't even get behind the beat because I didn't know who this nigga was. I mean, like, he on my TV talking like he's been here for years doing this, you know what I'm saying? This shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Shit, and he top echelon of this. I'm like, nigga, I don't know you. The fuck is you? You look weird. You know what I'm saying? Eyes all bulgy and shit, looking crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ah! 50, ah. I'm like, shit, how the fuck you? Nobody ain't thinking about you, man. I never heard of you, you know what I mean? She saw, and besides, niggas focus on themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm from down south. This before South even had the crown and shit. And he was hating about that shit. And I just, everything out his mouth's been hate. Hate, 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 hate. Like, shit. Nigga. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? That's his life. But at the same time, I mean, like when your life starts connecting with things that I'm around and I'm seeing and I'm not saying nothing about it, then that makes me part of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not part of 50's triumphs. I'm not sitting back here chilling, cooling with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit, time's up. I mean, the greats have spoken. You know what I'm saying? Shit, in this game. You know what I'm saying? They've spoken. I mean, like shit. Just like how he says 1,001 things that he could do with himself and shit, or with Yayo's butt cheeks. I mean, I think he should really address the shit that's at the bottom of my comment. And I mean, like, if he could come up with some thoroughly diligent reason why he's staring into the depths of Tony Yayo's butt cheeks and why they rehearsed this so many times, you know what I'm saying, shoot, for that particular song, you know what I'm saying, shoot, at what point did you not say, you know what, this should not be done? After the song was done or you went to the next album? Tell him, I know it had to be a cutoff. It wasn't no cutoff point before you said, I'm going to this next album and that song is done. And you don't have to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have bitches around them. The type of mentality that these niggas is on, they don't have bitches, my nigga. There's no female activity around them. And niggas like that, I question all the time because, nigga, every nigga is horny. Every woman is horny. Every female gets horny. Every nigga gets horny. You know what I'm saying? And if you seen how deep he was, how deep the niggas was when he first came out. 50 deep in the club, 60 deep in the club. You know what I'm saying? All niggas in the house all day. They even had trials, had like this Saw 3 shit going off. All in the mansion when he first came out. 60 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? All males. And you talking about Diddy? At least Diddy had some females over there. I mean, like, even though not counting the essays, those are sexual assault victims, but the ones that was legitimately there. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, thoroughbred superstars and shit. Aaliyah, God rest her soul, and so on and so forth. J Lo's, all the top name and brand motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why they ain't come to Diddy's battles. You know what I'm saying? When it came to his party. You know what I mean? That's another sellout situation. But you know what I'm saying? But speaking from the business standpoint of that particular industry, these are the reasons why white people didn't want black people in this field at all around them because secrets are gonna come out and things are gonna get out there about them and shit like this was gonna happen, especially in the Negro community. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, Negroes would have been at large, trampling over them. So, do I applaud white people for what they did? No, but I understand. You know what I mean? Because they seen the shit coming. They knew 50 Cent would come soon. You know what I mean? And they had their Shirley Temples, and even the president at that time, what's his name? Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover was on fucking Shirley Temple. You know what I mean? You seen the documentary? I watch a lot of TV, man. I watch a lot of TV. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're not gonna beat nobody from the 80s or the 70s or the 60s because we watched a whole lot of fucking TV. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is just reruns. Like Big Rhymes said in Baby Boy when he was playing Melvin. It's all just rerun. Seen it all happen before. No new characters. But I'm glad y'all sat right here with me while I vented. This is actually my new therapy chair too, because I mean I'm able to get this shit off my fucking chest and stress free off my mind, and then go do my little exercises and good behavior activities and get to this money and then do what I need to damn do for myself for my damn day after tightening up my motherfucking hygienes and hair. So yeah, you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. I'm just saying. I mean, like, I'm not telling nobody like who they want to like, whatever. But just be careful who you getting behind. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's the full message of this shit. Be careful who you get behind because I know I'm gonna have people coming at me from all angles, especially because I done dethroned their their favorite mascot, 50 Cent, who's been oppressing their asses for the past 20 years, taking their sandwiches, their milk money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. 50 Cent is the new Tyler Perry. And I hate Tyler Perry movies. I mean, like, at least I did start trying to like 50 Cent when he had Power. The movie, the little star shit. It was okay. I kind of forced myself to watch most of that shit, but some of it was okay. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind had watched some of that shit. But, you know, truth always comes to the light. And that's the shit I already knew about 50. 50 shit just took a long fucking time to come to the light. Cause for a real nigga to respond to you, you know what I'm saying? So we have to have all the fucking facts. We ain't just gonna have this little bit and a tirade because a nigga stole your bitch. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna get mad cause a nigga stole your bitch? Niggas stealing niggas bitches because niggas is bitches. 50 don't even like women. He says it in his rhyme, bitch can't get $1 out of me. And he's looking at Tony Yayo's ass. He's in heaven right now. You know what I'm saying? He was in heaven back in those days. And all them fucking niggas. Yeah, my bad about that. But yeah, man, I mean, like, yeah, my bad about that. But yeah, man, I mean, like, niggas getting mad about a nigga stealing a bitch or losing a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, look. I got a song for you. Right to this shit right here, 50. Right to this shit. Niggas always talking like they really fucking my one and only bitch. I don't need permission, make my own decisions. That's why I'm in here. Yeah. Nah. But check it, dog. Look, for real, right to that shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that way you might be able to get over that shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Putting um, pipe methods to your chick. You know what I mean? Shit you wasn't doing. I mean, like 50 don't like women, man. He says it in his songs. Lives it in his life. So there's no way I'm jumping on some bandwagon set up by the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's why Cain killed Abel. Because God didn't accept the shit that Cain gave him. You know what I'm saying? He's telling you niggas he's Cain. Don't accept the shit he's giving because he's giving it improperly. You know what I'm saying? God wouldn't accept that shit. No, it's ungodly. You know what I mean? So, like I said, whenever you add your personal issues into some shit, I mean, like, I personally don't know 50. I personally don't know Diddy. I personally ain't been to no freak offs with Diddy or I personally don't know Marlon Waynes. I've watched probably just as much TV with these motherfuckers on it as anybody else. And I love fucking In Living Color. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like then like when Marlon Waynes and um, his other little Sean Waynes came on the show. Know what I mean? To be fair. Keenan Iron Waynes and Damon Waynes, they had that whole shit locked down. Jim Carrey, that whole shit. That whole shit was locked down. Know what I mean? Nice. Well formatted. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. And then I learned the whole business behind that shit. I respect their family and their movement even more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the type of nigga. I'm from the '80s, man. Shit, we dig in and you know what I'm saying. But I can see 50 digging in, but you know what I'm saying. But We don't do that right there. 80 babies, we don't do that. We don't dig in and, you know what I'm saying, shoot, fuck with people, you know what I'm saying, shit, because we ain't manned up. You know what I'm saying? We man up over here, you know what I'm saying, shit. And, you know what I'm saying, shit, 50 had plenty of time to express whatever he wanted to express towards Diddy. You know what I'm saying, about him poking his girl. You know what I mean? When Diddy was out here in the streets, he chose not to. So anything after you having contact with a man is invalid, man. You know what I'm saying? It's invalid. The beef ain't legit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. If I'm face to face, if I there's a big difference between me just popping shit right now and showing facts and then saying, "Oh, don't fight me, fight this video." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have it at the bottom of the comment. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, when I'm done. And there's a big difference between, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, this nigga putting 50 Cent on. Well, J-Lo called and said, look, hey, look, this nigga ain't 50 Cent over here with the song, you should let have him write for you. And they like, okay, cool, unaware of the situation with him and Supreme, says, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? Shit, bam. Um, got to put a check in the nigga hand. Put the first couple of checks so we could hear this annoying ass song from If You Think You a Gangster, you never. Oh, we bout it. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, 50 Cent. I even give him his props about, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, Master P fucking with him. Master P's from the South. You know what I'm saying? Master P's probably the only nigga that I feel like that could probably basically come to me and say, like, look, leave the nigga alone. And I could be like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I respect that. Or if Master P comes to me and say, you know what I'm saying, that's a bad thing you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cause the South fuck with the South, man. But just and that's just only and then when it get to that point where we like, you know what I'm saying, on some shit like, you know, um, on the count of my peoples over here, I'm not gonna do whatever to you, you know what I'm saying, because they got their hand in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre, he beat on women too. You know what I'm saying? Michelle A. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it's all out there. I'm not making up nothing. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all just made up some shit to put on TV. You know what I'm saying? This is how people win cases. This is how things are done. You know what I'm saying? All the other bullshit is just bullshit, and you should call it that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And if you ain't, and I really had the most, I really had the most this concern with 50 Cent when he started saying, when he said that verse about, I caught cases and I copped out to, do that make me a quitter? Yes, nigga, that makes you a fucking quitter. You fucking coward. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, and it's niggas like that. Now, this is that type nigga this nigga is. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. So niggas could really see who a motherfucker is. Because I use prison a lot to identify exactly who a motherfucker is. Because prison shows exactly who a motherfucker is from the language that they use. Now, if a motherfucker's using language like that in jail and going downstate because they copped out to some shit, because they got hyped up, it's because they got hyped up by everybody else around them, saying like, man, you might as well go ahead and sit down for that shit. Take that ride downstate, you know what I'm saying? Eat you a couple snacks, come on home and get back to it. Oh man, lay down for everything ass niggas. Stand up for nothing ass niggas. That's the type of niggas that they are. That's who follow that rule. But they don't unknowingly know that. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, they'll lay down ass nigga until a real nigga like myself step into the perimeter and says, you know what? I'm fighting my cases, dog. You know what I'm saying? Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? And then now they catching feelings and want to go and step in the lane and start trying to take a bullet for the COs. Know what I mean? Doing cop ass shit. Everything I'm on, I'm moving, I'm doing, how I'm making money. Somehow the police know because they're then police here. Yo, man, that new nigga, Y'all gotta get this nigga off the fucking tip, man. I ain't got no businesses over here. You know what I'm saying? I can't play cards. I can't do that. I can't play chess. I can't. I can't win at nothing. This nigga came in. He just started winning, and everybody likes him. He's cool to everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I see him. He's a bitch ass nigga. He tried to dethrone me. You know what I mean? I mean, like, this is the type niggas that nigga is. That's the lane of the niggas that he comes from. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, nigga, you can't beat video. You know what I mean? You should know that because you copped out the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, like, I'm not here to sabotage another black man. It's just get the Uncle Tom that's been on everybody's back off the fucking airwaves. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to see him dead? Nah. I don't care about him like that. I mean, like, what he do, wherever he's at, with his money, whatever. That don't affect me unless you try to pop up at my fucking address. And that'll be the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas don't want to see a real nigga face to face. You know what I'm saying? You don't. And I mean, like, and pretending is exactly that, being some actress shit. You know what I'm saying? But 50's funny, you know what I'm saying? He's LGBT community ready, you know what I'm saying? Funny like that. Funny how? Funny like that, dude. Um, but I mean, like, I've always seen it in him. I've always seen it. I've always just hated the living shit out of that nigga. I mean, like, and I don't see how in the hell or why in the hell this nigga would have the room, capacity, or space to hate anybody else. I mean, like, he's like the first type of hater I've ever seen that um does all the weird shit but hates everybody else, but has a lane to still hate everybody, hate on other people. And nobody calls him out on shit because everybody's scared. It's a lot of coward ass niggas that's out here in this community, in this industry and everything. You know what I'm saying? Shit, just like Suge Knight would walk into a room, Gay 50 could walk into a room and have the same type tractions, maybe for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I don't know, man. Motherfuckers just what they are, you know. They ain't stand up, you know what I mean? And they stand on top of these niggas' necks. You know what I'm saying? It's just about who's the biggest non-standing up ass nigga it is. You know what I'm saying? In these industries. And motherfuckers show little backbone. You know what I'm saying? Shit to shit. You know what I mean? I know I've been going on for 30 minutes, but dog, we talking about a decompressing of fucking 30, 20 years, 22 fucking years, 23 years. Rather than hear 50, this motherfucking mouth. And I mean, like, I was working at McDonald's, my nigga. That nigga destroyed my whole piece. I just hear a nigga next to me dropping the fries, talking about 50 Cent or something. I was like, I thought he was trying to call me because my right name 45. I was like, nah, I'm 45, man. I spent him like that. He was like, no, this nigga named 50 Cent. And I was seeing that he was in a conversation with somebody else. I'm in my own world, my nigga. To that point. First time I ever even got introduced to a 50 Cent or heard about 50 Cent was from a coworker. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm at work dropping hamburgers and shit and fries. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I was making money. I was happy. You know what I mean? I don't need to tell on myself. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn. And then so as it happened, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, I'm watching BET. I'm at the house watching BET on my day off because I'm like, just watching and I'm looking for 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? But then the song came on and I was like, damn, this shit's annoying. Flip to another channel. Just keeping it real. I didn't even know you was talking about Ja Rule. Meanwhile, Ja Rule albums, songs, I was listening to it. You know, hate don't register on my radar, man. I can't do it. And I'm gonna also, and if y'all share the same feelings as I'm sharing right now, and I'm saying shit, and ain't got this situation off your chest yet, go ahead, go ahead. And I mean, like, and if you're feeling heartbroken, like 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying, shit, um, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, shoot, maybe stop catering to niggas. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, should actually learn what a woman is, you know what I'm saying, shoot, like, it's kind of be gonna be kind of hard for him at this point, you know, because everybody knows his name and he's not gonna get a genuine response from any female. You know what I'm saying? Besides, hey 50, hey 50, hey 50, hey 50. And you know what I'm saying? That's the downside to this industry. So I feel for him for that. You know, um, he'll never connect to anything, and he'll never grow. He'll never grow. He's just a dwarf that'll never grow. Um, he'll never grow. No matter how many weights he lifts, or how many houses he might buy, or businesses or franchise he might open, he will never grow as a man. You know, he got robbed for that. You know, and fame does that. You know what I'm saying? Makes you a bad father and shit like that. You know, but comments.